afternoon, everyone in the dais, on the dais and off the dais, especially for the Gedal Srinibabu Garu, the thought of the program. I know where it incubated and where we are now, and we do have way forward to go internationally. And uh, wanted to say good afternoon to each and every dignitaries. I know you've been called here as a key speakers. Definitely, you guys are top-notch speakers. So because you didn't leave any single word for me to talk differently, most of the things have been already covered. And Mr. Anil Garu is CEO for APIS Innovation Society. He's my colleague, and the people who are in front of me, I think I know for sure you all are you have the you are the technology containers, right? Definitely. um, with with all these crowd, I would like to share few things, whatever I know and whatever is not been covered, right? So since yesterday we are keep talking about technology, 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 right? I know 2 days is not good enough, and we can talk even more days, to know and tell about technology, right? And there is one, I just want to say one, quick example. In one of my, interviews yesterday, I've been asked a question. So why are we talking about only technology sector? Why not other sectors? So I said, brother, you know, technology is not a sector now. It has been part of each and every sector. So without technology, there is no advanced sector. Technology is bringing the advancement in each and every sector. That may be the medtech or agri-tech, space tech, whatever, wherever you go, right? Health tech. So now the scope for the technology. So I would like to say one quick thing, technology is for sure it's a virus for human, right? It start, when it originally it came as an information technology, it started, eating our brain. It took out our brain, and the when we say it's eating our brain, it started replacing our brain. It captured our the brain functionality, whatever brain supposed to do, the calculations, the memory stuff like that, right? Technology started doing that. Now it got into muscle power. As we all know that technology being used in the world about 5%, I can say, but muscle power is being used in the world more than 95%. So the muscle power is more. Now technology getting into the muscle power in the form of AI, ML, any mission technologies, or anywhere you go, the technology is playing a good role. So that is why we are here to talk about technology, how it is useful for the other sectors. So far we have heard each sector, how the technology is playing that major role. So also I'm here representing state of Andhra Pradesh. So I'm heading EPITA, AP Electronics and IT Agency. So EPITA is a nodal agency. We are here to implement the policies like IT policies, electronic policies, any technology related policies, right? So we are trying to attract technology industry to the state of Andhra Pradesh, and also we facilitate and provide to make sure the policy, whatever policy says, we are making sure to implement, right? In terms of incentives, in terms of benefits, in terms of any settings, right? So these things we are taking care of. So Now I just want to quickly present a few slides about what exactly EPITA does. So and how it is useful for you, right? To approach EPITA, and what are the things we can do, right? So EPITA, as I said, EPITA would take care of majority of the technology part. So that may be the IT, information technology, or the ESDM, which is electronics. So including drone technology, any technology, right? MedTech. So things like that. So we have in our policy, like as I said, incentives. One of the thing, to attract the investors. So you know we also provide the land for the subsidiary price. So based on your business model, if it is a electronics, so we have dedicated EMCs, electronic manufacturing clusters. So if it is IT, so we do have IT parks and IT concept cities in state of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so first I just want to say quickly that after the bifurcation, so AP is left with the cities like Vizag, Tirupati, Vijayawada, and all, right. So most of you don't know that we do have IT presence, a big IT presence in the state of Andhra Pradesh already. So just wanted to show that here are few examples. I'm sure you don't see pulses, but there is a reason for that. So I just want to say whatever you see, it is not these are not the only companies. We do have so many other companies presence in state of Andhra Pradesh. One of them is pulses. So as I mentioned, we have as a visionary of our young and dynamic Chief Minister Sri Y.S. Jagannath Reddy Garu, we've been asked to develop concept cities like Vizag, Tirupati. Now it is Satyasai district close to Bangalore. So there is a reason for that. Vizag, for sure, it's already cosmopolitan city, and we have bigger IT presence here. And Tirupati we chose because it's strategically located between Chennai and Bangalore. So most of the IT people, their wife and husband would be in most of the cases they are in IT sector, right? So in one of the spouse is working either in Bangalore or Chennai. So if the person working in Tirupati, it's easy for them to commute on a daily basis or weekly basis, right? So also Tirupati has got very good educational institutes, like IIT, IIT, ISER, IIDT, stuff like that, and major universities as well, like SV University, Mahila University, stuff like that, right? Okay, I quickly want to go through about our incentives, right? If you are looking for an investment or setting up your office in state of Andhra Pradesh, so definitely our policy is one of the best policies in India. So we are encouraging the companies to set up their facilities in Andhra. So by providing some incentives, so incentives like employment incentives. So we are giving 10% of your employee salary back to you as an incentive for the general category basis. For others there is up to 15%, right? For the women empowerment or the SC, ST, BC categories, right? And also we are encouraging the people who are working from home, right? Especially during the COVID time, people they all came back to their hometown and they started working from home. So we are encouraging those people by giving 20,000 rupees, for each employee to set up their home office, right? And we are encouraging the gig economy, same way, up to 50%. There is a cap of 20,000, for gig worker to set up their facility, right? And we are encouraging the certification program as well. So people who want to do the certifications in advanced technology, uh, so we do have the reimbursement program of up to 50%, right? So we have power tariff benefit for the people who set up your facilities in state of Andhra Pradesh. So I know, like, especially industries like IT. So the offices are most of the time in commercial zone. Though you set up your office in commercial zone, so we make sure to give the difference power tariff between industry and commercial, like whatever the amount, right? We'll reimburse to you. That is there. And transport subsidy. So people who are paying to your employees towards transport, so we are supporting that one as well. We have an incentive of 500 rupees per person, up to 200 people per organization. So that means 10 lakhs per month. And these are the eligibilities for the land. People who are interested to apply for the land. So we do have existing earmarked IT parks and IT zones. We have the land bank. So people who are interested to apply, so you need to go through this, whatever we mentioned, 15 crores and the minimum employment of 250 in order to apply. So every we have a employment categories like base level, mid level, and high level employment below 5,000 per annum, 5 lakhs per annum, and 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs per annum, and 10 lakhs and above per annum salary, right? So based on that, every 500 base level employment, you get eligible for 1 acre of land. So similarly, we are encouraging the people who are interested to build IT campuses and IT parks, right, in a bigger way. So we do have certain criteria for that. If you are eligible, please do approach us. So we do have plans to build upcoming IT parks and IT campuses in all in different cities in AP. So I would like to quickly go through that, in our upcoming IT parks. One of the park which we are dreaming and trying to plan for in a bigger way with international standards, international standard infra, right? So we have identified one land parcel in Bogapuram area with about 90 acres of land. So this is one of our upcoming IT park. People who are interested, please approach us. Our colleagues would definitely take you to the park and explain about the park and strength of that park. We already mentioned that the water availability, electricity availability, approach, the road approach, rail approach, air approach, water approach, right? Same way, we do have another park planned in close to Tirupati. There is a village called Pallam. So it is next to IIT Tirupati. That is also strategically very, it's in very good location, well connected to cities like Chennai and cities like Vijayawada and Bangalore. And we have another good mini IT park, same in Tirupati. So the layout is already been formed, and the roads already been I can say more than 50% of the roads have been built. So people who are interested to set up your facility in Tirupati, yeah, please approach us. We have another IT park coming up in Tekeludu area in Satyasai district. Strategically, this is also so important because it's very close to Bangalore airport. So we are trying to attract people who are already in Bangalore if they want to go for the expansion. So this is the closest park which you are going to have, to set up in state of Andhra Pradesh. Coming to the electronic sector, right? In the electronic sector, yes, we are in way advanced when compared to other states. We have existing 4 dedicated EMCs, electronic manufacturing clusters. So one in Sri City, 2 in Tirupati, EMC 1 and EMC 2, and there is one more in YSR district, Koparthi, YSR EMC, we call it as. Apart from that, we do have defense electronics presence in Anantapur. We do have medtech presence in Visakhapatnam, and also we are planning to bring couple more electronics dedicated parks, kind of EMCs, right? One is in up north, in Vizag area, and another one is in Chittoor district. Currently, it's Tirupati district, close to Chennai area. So these are the physical incentives, we are offering for like in electronic industry. If you are interested to, set up your electronic facility in Andhra, please approach us. So we do have very attractive, incentives. Similarly, we can, people who are interested, we can definitely share our policy. We can share our presentation so that you will get to know, what are the advantages to set up your facility in state of Andhra Pradesh. So we have Zone A, Zone B kind of thing. In Zone B, you get more incentives, in terms of capital, in terms of employment, in terms of, setup, right? So these are some of the, FCI and PLI programs which we got for electronic sector. So I quickly wanted to show the layout, how it is, how it is in EMC, right? In EMC, the most of the lots are already been occupied and been given to the top-notch electronics industries like, Silicon, Wintech and all, right? So we have only one land parcel available, which is about 8 acres of land in EMC 1. But in EMC 2, so these are the, big players in EMC. So we have, apart from the Silicon, we have Foxlink, Tech Bull presence is there. So this is the, EMC 2 back there in Tirupati. This is little bigger than the EMC 1. We do have open lots available in this park. So people who are interested to set up your electronic facility in Tirupati, so this is a good opportunity. It got well connectivity again, it is very next to airport, and definitely rail connectivity is there, and also the we have water connectivity like Krishnapatnam port and all, and Chennai port is the closest. So in EMC 2, we have the big players like TCL, Wintech 2.0. I think second phase of Wintech is there. Dixon is there. So another big EMC which we got in Kadapa is YSR EMC. So we have good land parcels available over there. It's it's been laid out very well. And it got again very good connectivity, dedicated rail line. They are planning it for dedicated rail line from Krishnapatnam port to this EMC directly. And we do have Kadapa airport. The cargo terminal is directly accessible from this EMC, right? It's very close by. And road connectivity, and it is strategically located in Chennai Mumbai corridor. So connectivity wise, this is really good. And Sri City, you all know about the Sri City, how it is doing, and it's one of our biggest SEZ park, right? We do have technology space in Sri City, which has been dedicated for electronics. Yeah, this is one of the upcoming park electronics park, which is located in Kosal Nagaram, close to Chennai. So this park, we are, specifically thinking to go for the semiconductors. People who are interested, to set up your facility in semiconductor side, like, please approach us. This is going to be a nice and, very close to Chennai. Chennai, we have a lot of, electronics industry presence, right? So, this is going to be the, good park for, semiconductors to supply, semiconductors to most of the electronic industries. And this is how it is being planned, like in block A, block B, block C, and all, right. So first we are focusing more on block A. The land is with the APIC now, and we are requesting to go earmark for this to semiconductor sector. Okay, just want to say, like, the same way, like, what EPITA does. EPITA as a nodal agency, we do, like, all these activities. And this is our hierarchy structure. So in IT, E and C, right? With this, I just want to say one thing. We have very young and strong leadership, for sure, right? Right from the Honorable Chief Ministers and, IT and C Minister, Sri Gudwara Amarnath Garu. So, we have our Secretary, sir, Saurago, sir. With all this team, like, we can definitely, fulfill your requirements. So if you have any other thoughts, or if you want to discuss anything, right, please reach us. Reach any one of us. We'll clearly explain about our policies. We'll clearly, explain about our services. So apart from this, we do, how we are different than other states is, we do support skilling, upskilling, right? We closely work with educational institutes, skill development corporation, and the industry, right? We take the requirement from industry and we pass that information to either skill centers or the educational institutes to make the candidates ready for that particular skill, right, based on the industry requirement, and vice versa. We take the inventory information from the institutes and skill centers and pass that information to the industry. And these are the candidates, these are the certified candidates, these are the, like, skilled resources we have readily available to face the industry. So if you are looking one of these type of candidates, yeah, just do let us know. Based on that, like, we are arranging the interview process. So in the recent past, so we've been part of job mela. Big job melas happened, and also on a regular basis, job drives are happening. So with this, like, as a middleman, like, as we are sharing the information here and there, so based on the requirement, we are setting up the job drives. So skilling, upskilling, talent pool, talent acquisition, right? So these are the additional activities EPITA is doing in order to attract and support industry, right? So just going back to the, the importance of technology, right? So I'm so happy to talk about, so where we are, like, at least, like, what I have seen so far, right? So back from Y2K, then .NET, .com market, right? Then, product development, project implementations. Now we are here. So we've seen people in during the, let's say Y2K time, right? So how I be, what is the opportunity for me to get a job, to be part of Y2K? So we were in that stage. So we were seeking for jobs. We were looking for the opportunities to just be part of that, right? Then we became developers. After that, we became architects, right? We, in the sense, Indians. So I just want to proudly say that every 1 in 4 IT professionals, right, they are from Telugu state. So we have that much of, technology power, especially, in whole India, especially in Telugu states, right? So with that, earlier we were just seeking for the jobs. So if someone can give an opportunity, we'll be part of that and we'll be acting in your project. So now I can see, there are so many entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, right? Just college passed out, came out of the college. They are coming with the good thoughts. Because when I especially been there in some innovation programs, right? So their ideas, their thoughts are so good, and they have their vision, how the future world is going to be, right? So now our people are looking for the opportunity for the business. Man, we grown so much, and we are growing for the future opportunities, right? So from the job to the participation to the business now. So with the young entrepreneurship, so we definitely reach one of the countries, one of the top countries who can provide technology to the world, right? And the university, on the universe. As sir was mentioning, now we are in the situation to talk about the space science, right? So with this, I wanted to thank each and everyone for your patience, and please do approach us. Once again, I wanted to say, we have a strong single window portal, epita portal. So we'll give that information. So if you are interested and if you wanted to know, just be register on that portal. We'll start getting your requirements. So we'll try to complete as quickly as possible. So we have strong team for the promotions. We have strong back team to support and take care of your requests. Thank you. And also, yep. And also, I wanted to quickly encourage certain um, communities, right? So this is the main thing which I felt we are we were missing earlier, right? When we were seeking for jobs, we don't know there are communities which can elevate and act to show the future technology or future market how it is going to be. So now we have strong teams, strong communities. Like this is one of the example, to talk about the future technology, right? Future market. So we definitely need to encourage them. They are the messengers. So we were missing messengers. Now we have good messengers who are passing the information about the strength of India and opportunities in the technology to grow in India, right? So I just want to quickly encourage, with all your permission, I just want to quickly encourage one of the team here. So they just started one Telugu, IT association. So World Telugu IT Conference.